Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Okay, continue from our previous discussion. Okay, please very big. Okay, and you guys request me to make a video because the bad internet line. Alright, I'm very sorry. I try both uh, my my personal broadband and also using the internet, local internet, local Wi-Fi, but still can. So, alright. We discussed before, based on your defense, proposal defense. Okay, so there are issue raised up. So first of all, is a learning process. Alright. Okay. First, what difference between efficiency and effectiveness? Okay, efficiency and effectiveness. Of course, they are different. Although both are adjective. Okay, adjective. Okay, so effective means adequate to accomplish a purpose, producing the intent or expected result. While efficient means performing or functioning in the best possible manner with the least waste of time and effort. Okay, so when you use word effective, usually because you want to achieve the result, the goal. Okay, what is your goal? And when you want to say about efficient, usually because you want to reduce the waste. Okay, the lean, you want to reduce the waste of time, effort, money. Okay, so when we go to your concept, there is a safety stop, and then we want to move from online business to the local store. Okay, so you can do both. You can decide you want to do effective, also can, because you want the result. The result, of course, when you have a good safety stock system, you want you're able to fulfill the demand. You always make a sale. Alright, if you want to talk about efficiency, okay, in safety stock, in stock, of course, when we talk about inventory and warehouse, you also can talk about lean management, how to reduce the waste of the space in your warehouse, waste of the time for handling stuff. Alright, so I can say, please sit down and choose. You want to make effective or efficient. So again, what you choose, it will affect the research objective. And don't forget about the research question if you decide to do quantitative, right? But we already discussed that we want to go on qualitative because of time constraint. Right, you have to submit your report on 26 January, which is you must do data collection and also result analysis and discussion also. Then you have to look on the paraphrasing, grammar, everything. Documentation is not easy. You cannot do it in just 2 nights. Okay, you don't sleep for 2 nights, it's settled. Not like you do your individual assignment. Alright, so for me, we stick to change our method from quantitative survey to qualitative. Okay, and you choose. You want to do interview for 5 people or 15 people, semi-structured interview or structured interview. So second, you asked me about the population. Okay, so yes, before this our population is online seller, and you go to SME already, but SSM already, but you cannot find a number of online seller. Okay, should be they can provide, but because of the time constraint, and we need more effort to get the data, so you don't get the data for the population of online seller. So now we already move from online seller to the store. Okay, store, kedai-kedai, uh, kedai-kedai serbaneka. Okay, so what we discussed before, we want to choose Speedmart or 7-Eleven. Okay, so that's the second one. So stop talking about online seller, we focus on the store. Decide you want to use Speedmart 99 or 7-Eleven, or what kind of what company you want to choose. Okay, what company you want to choose. Alright. Third, you asked me about problem statement. Yes, I agree with your teacher that we have to put the current situation. Okay, because we do research because we want to solve problem. Okay, so how we find problem? By observation through the news surroundings. Okay, so what happened? So the latest thing around us now is about how COVID-19 affect the buying habits. Okay, buying habits. Why many grocery shop shut down their business? Okay, because of the SOP. So people like don't want to go, they just want to buy one things like sugar, but they have to spend like 5 minutes, take the temperature, write the names, and everything. So that's why less selling activity now. So okay, and so how the current situation, because of the SOP, because of all the pandemics really affect the buy and sell activity. So maybe you can also relate to some panic buying. Okay, whether the store able to fulfill the need when there is panic buying by the customer. Okay, by the customer. So that's all issue you have to put inside your problem statement. Okay, number 4, you asked me about framework. Okay, I look your framework already. Okay, I look your framework already. No, actually there's no wrong framework. Okay, wrong framework. It's no wrong framework. It's based on your discussion. It's based on your discussion. Alright. However, the first thing, you use term theoretical framework. Theoretical framework should be in chapter 2. What is theoretical framework? It's a framework that already established by a previous researcher and already be tested for so many times, so it will become theoretical framework. So if you create a new framework, we call it conceptual framework. Conceptual framework. Okay, and I already mentioned to you before that when you create your conceptual framework, you must put the citation in each of the variable. Okay, individual variable 1, what, put the citation, who come up with the variable. Okay, Ahmad ETAL 2019. And then second independent variable, and then you put the citation Abu ETAL 2020. Alright. Okay, I mentioned to you already, but it's okay. We learn from our mistakes or other people's mistakes. So what you have to do is first change the name. It's not theoretical framework because you put in chapter 3, we call it conceptual framework. And then you ask me about TPB, theoretical theory of planned behavior. Okay, because you doing FYP, final year project, for your degree, you can strictly use the theoretical framework established by other researcher before. You just take it and then put in chapter 3 and then mention that we will use this theoretical framework to do our research. Okay, means when later you want to create your question to interview the respondent is based on the independent variable and dependent variable inside the uh, framework, the theoretical framework. Okay, you can also modify. You also can modify. But if you modify, you have to give some explanation why you want to make the relationship between the IV and the DV. Okay, but again, because of time constraint, I suggest you just use any theoretical framework that already well established, right? This is my advice. Okay, number 5 is about time horizon. Okay, time horizons, what I understand is your Gantt chart. Okay, the time, how many days you need to prepare your questionnaire. Okay, the what you want to ask, and then how many days you want to collect your data, how many days you want to do analysis, how many days you want to make the report, do the report writing. Trust me, you have so many things to do. So you have only like 6 weeks 6 weeks, so you have really work hard, not and work smart also. That's why sit down with your friend this 6 weeks, how you want to complete everything and get an A. You can complete everything and get C, but do everything and get an A, right? Because you don't do FYP like 3 to 4 times in your life, just one time, right? And then number 6, again, we talk about population. Okay, population. So because Najihah at Kedah and Najihah and Mazia at Melaka, so you guys, one northern and another one is south. So I suggest you choose only one state. Okay, so you can put which the population is exactly like in Melaka or in Kedah. Okay, I don't suggest you put Peninsula Malaysia, because if you put Peninsula Malaysia, you must have at least some from south, some from north, some from west, and some from the east. Okay, in the middle. So so just choose one. And then do qualitative, make a structured interview, find 5% and do the interview. Okay, like what I talked before, when we talk about interview, it doesn't mean you have to go face to face for now. Okay, for now, because of current issue of COVID-19. So what you can do, you can make a phone call, but make sure you record it. Use your handphone, okay, voice record. Or you can do Zoom meeting, Google Meet, or you can just do WhatsApp, a video call, but make sure you record it. You also can get answer from email, WhatsApp, Telegram. Okay, this all communication. Okay, communication. Okay, and then number 6, you ask me what is inferentials. Okay, what I understand about inferential statistic. Okay, actually is descriptive statistic. Okay, descriptive statistic. Okay. So what I understand actually, your teacher asks you sample. Okay, when you have population, let's say you have population in Kedah is 20,000. So what is your sample? Okay, let's say you want to make a study about a sleeping habit of people in Kedah, right? And then you don't need to go to every person in Kedah and ask your sleeping habit, okay? But you have to do is just use the Umar Sekaran Kerinci table, sampling table, any sampling table. You look what is the population and what is the sample. Okay, so you only use the data from the sample, which will represent the population. Represent the population. Okay. So inferential statistics. Okay, estimating parameters. This means by taking a statistic from your sample data. Okay, and then you make sample mean. Okay, using to say something about a population parameter. Okay, you can take the mean, what is the median, the highest, the lowest. Okay. Okay, so I think when you ask me inferential statistic, maybe on that time your teacher want to know your understanding about the population and sample. Okay. Okay, so number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't find any number 8 here. So I think I already explained to you what you asked me. Alright. So as a conclusion from our discussion today, what is our goal? Our goal now is for you to finish your FYP on time. You submit it and you get an A. Okay, that's the objective. Okay. So what the limitation now is the time. The limitation now is the time. But you have to submit a good research result. Good result. Okay. So what you have to do is this is only my suggestion. Okay, maybe my capability is not your capability. Maybe you can do something more than me. You are 2, you do 2%. Okay, 2%. Okay, maybe you have a resource. Okay, for me, stick with the topic safety stock system. Okay, change the population from online seller to the store. Okay, store. Okay, you choose what company you want. Let's say you take 7-Eleven in Melaka. Of course you have so many branch. Okay, take only 5 branch. Approach the branch manager. Okay, 7-Eleven also have the area manager. They also have the branch manager. But some they have like 4 branch with only 1 manager. So that's why you have to figure out by yourself. I'm sure if in Melaka got 40 7-Eleven, okay, you go and find how many numbers of 7-Elevens. Okay, if you shoot email or you make call, at least you can get 5 manager that will help you. Okay, someone will help you. Allah will help you. Okay. And then arrange interview based on the convenient way, convenient time. Okay, remember here we asking for help. Okay, so ask them, sir, can we know what which approach you want? Do you want me to call you personally? Okay, wear a nice shirt, put some makeup. Okay. Okay, and then ask them what time are you free? What time are you free? You want to make video call with me or you want to meet you personally? Okay, ask them. If they say, please come to my office, what time? Please go. Please go. Okay. And then when you go, at least example, you go meet the first manager, and then ask them, do you have can you please set me with another manager? Of course they are friends because they're in same network. Okay, they're in same circle. Okay, and if you're lucky enough, he will help you to call his friend. And the rule is, if he talk in Malay, you also talk in Malay. If he talk in Javanese, you talk in Javanese. If he is northern people, Kedah people, you start talk in Kedah way. Okay. So first when you go, make sure you know the people first. Okay, know the people. Create something similar. Try to create something similar. Okay, let's say Mazia orang Melaka, that person also orang Melaka, and then go say, hi cik, cik orang Melaka ke? And then he will say, yes, orang Melaka. Saya orang Melaka juga. Cik orang mana? Saya Melaka belah sini. Saya Melaka belah sini. Cik memang asal Melaka ke? Lahir kat Melaka ke? Saya lahir kat Melaka. Sama lah dengan saya. Okay, create similarity. Create something similar so that he will or she will help you. Right. And then get the 5 interview and stop, and then come back to me. I will teach you how to coding, how to record the data that you get. Okay, how to do the tema. Actually there are so many way how you want to interpret the qualitative data, but later I will share you example. Okay, so go get your data and come back to me. So thank you very much for today. Assalamualaikum.